Welcome to What's Cooking with Como. How lucky am I? I have some of the team members of Balos Restaurant Group. We have one of the managing partners, Joe, and Director of Operations, Mike. You guys have a lot of locations under your belt, and I'm really excited that you're in my home kitchen with me today.
Thanks for having us. Great to be here.
We appreciate it.
Oh, well, listen, I appreciate all the great meals I've had at all your restaurants and the fun memories that we've made. But before we get into talking about your restaurant group, let's talk about your favorite dishes since this is a food-centric show. Joe, let's start with you.
Well, my favorite is when I'm at Balos. I have to start with a watermelon salad, especially in the summer. I wait for the watermelons to be ripe in there. Little jalapeno dressing, feta cheese, little arugula, very good start. And then, of course, you got to finish with a bronzino. Again, grilled, flown in fresh from Greece, a little lava lemon on top, lemon potatoes. You can't have a better Greek meal, but it's light, it's easy, and you can have it every day.
Those lemon potatoes hit different. Like, they're so good and complement the bronzino perfectly.
That's amazing.
What about you, Mike?
My favorite meal at Balos actually is a Negroni, which I'm going to show you guys.
Please, get
How do we
started.
start with those?
Yeah, right?
Get
Why
started.
not?
We've been waiting
While
patiently.
you
Joe
guys
and I
chat,
are
I will make
thirsty.
some Negronis for us.
Oh, Mike, thank you so much. So Balos is a vibe. It's not just great restaurant. It's not just great nightlife. Tell everybody who's watching who might not have been to a celebration of Balos yet what they can expect.
So at Balos, it's sometimes perceived as this party atmosphere,
Right.
which what we try to do is give an elevated dining experience. It's restaurant first. We're Michelin guided. We take a lot of pride in making sure the food is immaculate because it's restaurant first. But what do? We give a little one-stop shop for everybody. We want you to come out with your friends, with your party and other people and enjoy your night. And then when you're done with dinner, go to the bar.
Yes.
We built a bar that you can come hang out with. Funny story, when we were building it, my partner Stephanos comes in and he says, the bar's too small. I'm like, it's pretty big.
It's a pretty good sized bar.
It's pretty
Yeah.
size big. So what do? We reduced the PDR from 70 people to 40 people and made the bar another 15 feet.
So you
wider.
added to it.
We
yeah.
added to it. We said, we're bar people. We need to be at a bar. We made it bigger. And again, that's just for people to enjoy their night and stay with us. Because as adults, it's like, where do you go? We don't want to really go to nightclubs anymore. So we wanted this elevated dining experience where, yes, the music gets louder. Yes, you're eating dinner later. But it's not a club. It's still a restaurant.
With a DJ at night.
With a DJ, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We have our napkin moment that we do somewhere between 11:30 and 12 o'clock every night.
Which is a symbol of celebration.
Still a celebration. The symbol of life and happiness. You know, we throw the napkins up in the air with a little Greek twist. You know how the Greek Americans throw dollar bills, break plates. Break plates are a little dangerous. Dollar bills get expensive. We throw napkins.
And that makes it fun.
It's fun and interactive because your guests are there and they feel the napkin. They throw the napkin. They're part of what's going on. So they're part of the show.
Exactly.
And they're part of what goes on because everything we do there from the time we get there in the morning till the napkins are thrown is choreographed. We make sure that our staff buys into it, which is awesome. And you can't just put a DJ and be Balos.
Right.
There's so much that goes on behind the scenes that make us who we are. And at the end of the day, what is this about? It's about hospitality. We're in hospitality. We give our guests a way to do it. Hospitality. Yamas.
Yeah,
Cheers.
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 We're here
Good.
We're here to give a guest experience.
Yes.
We're lucky enough that when they go out, they're choosing us. So we're going to give them the best dining experience and memorable experience. We're experience givers.
Yes.
We're not just there to serve food. The servers aren't there to just take orders.
Yes.
If that was the case, I would just put an iPad there and you put it on. Like, they're there to give the experience, to lead you on the direction of Balos, Bar Angie, the Angie, everything that we have in our under our belt.
And as we get to talk about Bar Angie, because it's kind of a taste of a New York bar and bistro and lounge brought to DC, y'all are New York guys. I'm a Philly girl, and we all made DC home. And you brought that little taste of New York to DC with Balos and Bar Angie and what you're doing. So talk to me a little bit about what DC was like, because we were talking off camera as we were setting the shot about how you're encouraging people in DC, which the last reservation used to be 8 p.m., to come out a little bit later at Balos.
Yeah, we want you to enjoy the night. We want you to come out and really just not come out and eat. We want to be your kitchen, but we want to give you the experience of coming out and staying out. So when we have Balos, obviously myself, Stephanos, and Tom, all Greek descent. So we have our Greek restaurant, which we had to do.
Absolutely.
With Bar Angie, we kind of love that bistro feel of New York. And we took a lot of our favorite dishes from different places. We put a twist on it and made them ours. And made Bar Angie, which is an American bistro with an elevated cocktail list. And we have live music 4 or 5 nights a week. And that's something where we didn't find in DC. We try to make places that we like to hang out.
Exactly.
Like we like Balos, we're gonna hang out at Balos. And we do. We go out, we're supporting other local businesses, but at the end of the night, we end at Balos or Bar Angie because we want to be there.
And I want to be there too. I love hanging out there. Your burger, I love so much that we featured on Fox 5 since I'm still working with them because it's one of the best burgers I've had in the city, and I wanted everyone to discover it.
The burger comes from New York City. It comes from the passion that we have from New York City. We decided to open up this restaurant, Bar Angie, and it was going to be a French bistro. Then it was going to be Mediterranean, and it was like, you know what? Let's just take all the inspiration that we have from New York City and put it together in a dish, and put it together on a menu, and just show people in DC what we're about. We have crab rangoons on the menu. We have the burger on the menu. We also have escargot on the menu. So there's French style and there's American style, but the burger comes from like greasy spoon, diner style, smash burger from the McDonald's Happy Meal you had when you were a kid in the 1990s.
But with really good ingredients.
Specially
Top
made.
quality ingredients.
Yes.
And your Happy Meal.
Happy Meal, we offer an adult Happy Meal. One with a Caesar salad, one with the burger, martini, and French fries.
That's
Can't go wrong.
Heaven. That's like the perfect meal. The dirty martini there is really good too. I'm a sucker for good olives in a martini. So you go there and you get to enjoy that, and it creates a vibe. And speaking of hospitality, that's what you guys do. That's what you're very good at. So in a time when some restaurants are struggling and it's really hard, what would you say is making you guys continue to be able to expand?
Well, at the end of the day, even Tom Colicchio had said it, like you could have the best chef, the best food in the world. What it comes down to, people will come back when you have great service. Service is most important. It might not be 1A, but it's 1B, and it's a close 1A to food. Our hospitality, extreme hospitality, we go above and beyond for people. We never say no. No is not allowed to be used in our restaurant. If we can't accommodate your request, we'll try to find another way to accommodate the request in a better manner. There's just no such thing as no. We want everybody to feel as though they're at home and feel comfortable all the time, 100% of the time, as they walk into Balos or Bar Angie every day.
We remember why people are out. I sometimes tell my staff and my manager that we live in a fantasy world.
Right.
We get to enjoy these restaurants. We go to nightclubs. We go to shows. But a lot of the guests that come have a babysitter, got their in-laws to watch the children. They're coming in from Virginia. We need to show them the best experience, the best food that they can have.
Make it worth their while.
Worth their while, because you know something? What's the best marketing? Word of mouth.
Absolutely.
They're going back and telling their friends that this was a great place for dinner. This was a great place for an experience. We need to go back for this. Maybe a birthday, maybe an anniversary, maybe just a date night. But they do it once a month, once a quarter. And we need to make sure that we don't screw up that opportunity because they're choosing us.
Out of all the many places
they could choose. They chose us, so we need to make sure that we, as Mike said, we go above and beyond and make it special for them.
And I always love going there and sharing all the appetizers at Balos with my girlfriends. But I want to switch gears for just one second because we're drinking a Negroni right now, which is amazing. As we were setting up the shop, though, we were drinking black coffee, and we have pastries from 4-5, and that is my stop with my friend Jules after Core Power Yoga to enjoy a coffee and to get a little bit of work done. So talk to me about your involvement with 4-5 Coffee.
So Stefanos and Tom started 4-5 Coffee 14 years ago, and that's kind of what got us into DC.
Yeah.
During COVID, they expanded this into DC. They roast their own coffee. We have 40,000 square feet of Mats with Queens. Supply over 5,000 restaurants and hotels nationwide. And our retail stores, we're concentrating with us is really Atlanta, New York, DC, and Florida. But you can have a full meal, breakfast, and your cup of coffee. And now our new line is we added liquor.
Oh,
So now with the new way of, it's an amenity. It's not a bar. It's an amenity to the cafe.
I see.
But the way it could work is it's a glass of wine after work. It's a martini after work. Or if you're on a first date and you don't want to go spend $300 on dinner, you go for coffee, you get yourself a Danish,
And then maybe you like the person.
and you like the person, and we get an espresso martini or a glass of wine afterwards. And then we can plan a dinner. So there's a lot of different ways it works, and I just think it gives you options with the cafe. And we're loving it. We're expanding more in DC as we speak. We have a couple leases out there.
Nice.
And the market is great, but 4-5 is what got us into DC, at least got me into DC.
Yeah.
Partnering up with my lifelong friends to do this, and it's been a fun experience so far.
It's such a fun experience. And I love what you said about dating, because you go out to dinner in DC, you're going to be dropping hundreds of dollars if you're going out to a really nice dinner and staying out for drinks with someone. So having that coffee experience that's a little elevated is such a great idea for somebody who might be on a first date. And let's be honest, there's a lot of first dates in DC.
I mean, coffee culture is growing, right? I mean, the youth is not going out for drinks as much as they are. They're going out for coffee, and we're here to serve the market.
That's super smart. And serving the market, let's talk about your celebration culture at Balos, because you guys this past April had a huge celebration with Ovi after he scored that record-breaking goal. Talk to me about how that came to be and the entire night, because that's a story I know everybody wants to hear.
So coming from two hockey fans, it meant a lot to us. And a lot of the Capital players have become friends of ours.
And regulars.
And regulars. And Ovi won, came early, took us in, is a gem of a guy. And we watched the whole season go down. He got hurt. Like, it's not going to happen till next year now. And he comes back like a rock star and he just keeps scoring.
Yes.
So it got closer and closer and closer. And being an Islander fan, I had it marked on this calendar that he's going to probably do it in New York. And do I want to go and see it?
Right.
So I ended up going to the Caps home game where he tied the record. And I said, I'm going to go home, sit on my couch, and watch him score against the Islanders.
Yeah.
So that morning, on Sunday morning, I took a train home, 3 hours. I'm in New York, watching the game. He scores. I'm like, wow. And everyone's calling me. That's great. Where's he going to celebrate? I'm like, he's in New York. It's Sunday night. It's already mid-afternoon, 4:30, 5 o'clock. I mean, the game started, I think, at 2 or whatever. And then I get a call in the second period that he's looking to do a celebration tonight. And
From Nastia.
His wife, Nastia, called Pete. We were on the phone. Pete says, can you do it? I didn't even look at the book. And I knew we were busy that night. And I just said yes.
I mean, who's going to say no to that?
I said yes. I said, call me after the game. We'll work out all the logistics. Let me do what I need to do.
And what did you do?
Hung up the phone. I called Mike. I said, get off the couch. You're working tonight. He goes, I know why. I said, I'll call you in a half hour. Let's just get ready. I booked a train and went back to DC. And in those 3 hours, Mike and the team, they got the place ready. We ordered a cake. We got the staff. You could tell all the logistics of what we had to do to get ready for that night.
The best part of the story is I had to pick up 50 bottles of Dom Perignon to make sure that we were ready for the celebration. So this is a Sunday. Liquor stores aren't open. To get Dom Perignon 50 bottles, it took some moves. We had to get security. We had to call all of the reservations. We had over 150 reservations booked that day and let them know, unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we need to cancel today. Most people were understanding. Some were not.
Because they didn't know what was going on.
We did not want to let people know what was going on because we didn't want to alert press and we didn't want it to become a big deal until after the event. Long story short, we had a very big birthday celebration. It was for about 10 or 12 foreign nationals from South America.
Wow.
And they had people coming from all over the globe to come to this birthday. So we were almost going to have them have the birthday party alongside Ovi celebration because it was that serious. But we were able to call some of our restaurant industry people. We set them up with a reservation, and Balos, of course, paid for their birthday dinner, which made them very happy.
Nice.
That said, had they known it was Ovi, they probably would have been okay. But we decided to do the right thing. And again, above and beyond hospitality, as we do, and probably the reason why Ovi and his family felt comfortable celebrating a very personal celebration. It was their families, and it was the team, and it was me and Joe.
It was intimate.
Very intimate.
As intimate as it could possibly be. Ovi had said during his speech, he said, the speech I gave on TV was the speech for the people. This is the speech for my people. And he went on for about 45 minutes and did a very long speech. And Joe and I were standing right next to him throughout, and he was hugging us and kissing us and thanking us. And it was one of the most coolest experiences I've ever experienced in the restaurant business. So.
I would agree.
And you see the photo of the napkins flying. He had a true celebration.
He wanted the true Balos experience. He said, when are the napkins coming? Well, you want it, you get it.
Right.
You could tell that he finally released. He had a lot of pressure to score that goal, and you could tell after he scored that goal, you could just feel his energy, whereas though he was just
the greatest goal scorer ever.
So happy that it was over with, and all he is just thankful to his teammates and thankful to Balos and our hospitality and just gentlemen, class act.
And I know your phones were blowing up and your Instagrams and everything the next day of everybody wanting to know how you were able to pull that off, how the celebration ended up being there. And we saw you all over the media.
The team pulled it off.
We made SportsCenter.
You did. Tell me about that moment.
I woke up the next morning, and it obviously was a little bit of a late night for us. They went till 3 a.m.
Right.
So it was a late night. I woke up in the morning to a lot of text messages and people saying, "Mike, I saw you on SportsCenter," because Joe and I greeted them as they walked in the door alongside our GM at Balos, Shannon, and handed them the 2 beers. It went viral. It was quite a moment.
But again, going back to the class act for the Capitals, they pushed us to go say hello to him first.
Yeah. That's amazing.
We're standing back in the corner, and
because you don't want to intrude. Yeah.
Go say hello. And like I said, that goes to the team and the leadership of Ovi that he instills in his whole team.
Yeah, it's a beautiful moment to see. You see those photos, you see the celebration, and everybody in DC loves the Caps, loves Ovi, and then he has that monumental moment for his career and for the city, and then you see the celebration pictures, and it's just such a magical moment when you see those napkins flying in the air and the cake and just the pure joy. You don't get moments like that every day.
Getting chills right now.
Yeah.
Still getting chills
Once
right
in a
now.
lifetime experience.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime
It's
experience.
amazing.
And speaking of once in a lifetime experiences, you guys have a lot of crazy party nights there. People stay for dinner and they enjoy the DJ, they dance, they have the magical moments at midnight with the napkins. Are there any crazy nights that you can tell me about, or do we keep those a secret?
You might have to wait for the second podcast for that one.
Okay, deal. More Negronis.
There's not much, even on the Instagram, there's not much about the party. It's a restaurant. It's a food-driven restaurant first. To experience that night, you're there video.
You got to see it.
You're not seeing much of it from us.
You got to see it.
See, you know what? I love that answer. I love that answer so much because that shows you why so many people want to go there and celebrate and just let loose after a delicious dinner. And let me tell you, nothing beats your bronzino and lemon potatoes. Those are just incredible. That with a good martini. And you have some good mocktails too, because the nights that I'm like, I got a lot to do and I can't be drinking, I enjoy a good mocktail at your restaurant too.
Yep.
Our Apothos is one of our top-selling drinks. It's a passion fruit mocktail that you would never know doesn't have any booze in it, but it flies.
It's elevated and it's special, and it's not just like drinking sparkling water if you have too much going on.
It's handcrafted.
Yeah.
But that also goes through the health crave that's going on right now as well. You know, there's less alcohol, and people are conscious of what they're eating. And with Balos and Bar Angie, you have options that are healthier. And again, with our elevated cocktail menu, you could have something fun. Again, Mike and the team, they create these cocktails that are not only good, but creative, and we only use the best spirits out there.
So it's something for everyone when you go in there. And I love going with my girlfriends for lunch to Balos and just sharing all the appetizers together. Everybody gets a taste of something, and it's just a really fun way to have a meal and celebrate a girls' day.
100%. And I think with lunch, our prefix menu has to be one of the best in the city.
And not just for restaurant week.
Not just for restaurant week. I mean, restaurant week is when everyone does it, but we basically offer that all year round. And you're getting food. A lot of times you're taking it home, but you're getting a full meal for lunch.
It's a 3-course meal that we offer for lunch that is fresh and ready to go every day.
You can't beat that.
No.
Not at all.
And we were talking a little bit on the phone because I always like to talk to my guests ahead of time to see, if there's anything you want to make sure we get into the conversation. We were talking just about how hospitality has evolved and changed over the years from the time of the food critic. And we still have food critics, and then there was a whole Yelp craze. And right now it's the influencer craze. People are looking up online, searching on TikTok and Instagram, Balos, Bar Angie, and looking at what people are experiencing there. How important is having a solid social media footprint of, your locations? How much does that weigh in on what you do?
So, social media is the most important marketing tool that restaurants can use these days. Print is gone, right? Print is gone. Social media and digital is definitely the most important. You have to take the good with the bad with the influencers. There's Yelp, which was the first review, what would you call that?
Like a source where people could go.
A review platform where
Yeah.
people could just go and speak whatever they want. And then that has now evolved into micro-influencers, influencers, and people really affecting your business. We love influencers. We believe that influencers are the best thing for us. They come in, they take pictures of our food, they have followers, and it's local. It's people that follow them. It's people that are in their neighborhood.
So you encourage that.
We encourage influencers.
And it also gets it out there. I mean, if you look at influencers, they have 10,000 followers, 1 million followers. If they come in, you know that their followers are seeing it. If you put it on print, you don't know who's reading it.
That's a good point.
You don't know who's reading it, if anybody's reading it. They might be skipping over it, getting to the news that they want to do. But with the influencers, there are people that follow them. And as Mike said, you take the good with the bad. There's some that go out there that I've seen with other restaurants and ourselves is like, maybe you should have called the restaurant and if something happens.
Right. Rather than to post a video.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
It just, let us know. Are we perfect? No. But I would say 98% of the time, we hit it on the button. But there's times out there where I think sometimes you might just not like it. And it doesn't mean it's not good. It just
personal preference.
Personal preference, because we serve thousands of them and you didn't like it, doesn't mean it's bad.
That's a good point.
We might have to edit this out of the podcast, but I want to say our good friends, the VIP list. I have to call them out on this. They're pretty influential influencers in New York City, and they are known for destroying everybody.
Really?
That's their thing. But that said, if they destroy you and they're influencing, people are going to come.
Oh.
So you have to take the good with the bad.
So
you
no
have to accept
publicity is
it.
bad publicity.
I truly believe that. We just recently went viral for somebody complaining about our minimums for a full buyout.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And again,
Tell everybody a little bit about the video.
just quickly.
We cannot give this girl any more.
No, we're not going to say who it is, but basically someone.
Again, there's a misunderstanding.
Right.
That if you just gave a call and spoke, I think you could do it.
Right.
If you want 40 people for a cocktail party,
That's private, shutting down the restaurant.
it would have been the private room.
Okay, just a private room.
Just a private room, but it's a Saturday night in late January where it's
Yes.
prime season.
Right.
So now that area, we orchestrated the restaurant where if we don't have that private, it's part of the bar, as you know.
Understood. Yeah.
So what do? We sit that for normal service.
Yes.
We flip that 3 times. So if you're going to get that all night, you have to pay for technically 3
flips.
seatings.
Yeah.
And also, you're going to pay a premium because now I'm turning away 150 people, which I don't want to turn away. So turning away 150 people is worth something because now I got 150 eyes that aren't coming.
And if they don't want to pay that minimum, they can always just make a reservation and have a table in the restaurant.
Again, but if you want 40 people,
Right.
you're not fitting 40 people on a Saturday night in that area. Again, does it seem expensive for 40 people? Yeah. But
What's the minimum for that?
it was
22,000.
22,000. Okay. I just wanted to share with everyone if they didn't see
And again,
the post.
it's about $100 a head times 150 people with a little premium on it. You're right there.
Got it.
It's not like we're gouging. It's not like, now, if you wanted to do it in August on a Thursday night, and we gave other options.
Yeah.
We said, you want to come earlier where I could sit it at night? Do you want to do this? And obviously she felt that she had to go viral with it. And again, fine.
I'm happy
I don't
about
think
it.
we did anything wrong. I think we gave options. It's okay to be a little expensive.
Right.
And coming from New York and Miami for the last 25 years, it would have been double in both of those.
I was just
It would have been
gonna say,
double in both of those states.
I know what bottle service costs in Miami if you want to go out for the night and do it right, and New York is the same way. So, it's interesting though. You see that, and people will read it, but that's still getting eyes on the restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
If people see us and come, I truly believe that they will come back.
I think our retention rate, as Mike said, is so high. We see, again, I think that leads back to our hospitality.
Yes.
And it starts from the top and it goes all the way down. And Mike gives that to his management. The manager gives it to the servers. The servers give it to the busboys. You can't say hello to somebody enough. You can't say, is anything good enough? Hospitality is hospitality. And because the team buys into it, and you'll see it during the napkins, you see every server and every busboy and every host.
They're involved.
They're involved and they're excited.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work if they're not.
No, it doesn't work if they're not. And that speaks to your expansion. You have a new Bar Angie coming in the Arlington area.
We're opening up the Angie. It's going to be Bar Angie on steroids. A little mix of
For our Virginia crowd.
For our Virginia crowd in Boston. It's going to be, if you could just picture a brasserie and Bar Angie having a baby with a little bit of Balos vibiness. It's not going to be Balos.
And it's not going to be Bar Angie.
It's not going to be Bar Angie,
Yeah.
but it's going to be a breakfast, lunch, and dinner where we have the 4-5 concept in the beginning. You're coming in for your cafe where you have your coffee and your pastries in the morning, right into lunch and then into dinner. So it's an all-day fare. I'm really looking forward to this.
That's going to be a lot of
looking
fun.
forward
You
to
could
this.
stay for breakfast and have happy hour.
Oh, 20 years ago, I would have been right there.
Oh,
yeah.
stop.
Now it's like, a nice
Start
dinner
at
at
lunch?
8. Yeah. Start having a Negroni at lunch with you guys and then pouring some wine because it's really not a full experience unless you're ending the night with wine.
So I'm gonna go grab that.
Out of the fridge, we're going to get some wine.
Keeping it cold.
It's been really fun having you guys in the kitchen with me. I know I live not far from Balos, and you guys are part of the neighborhood, and that's why I was so excited when Bar Angie came to the scene as well. And just to see your growth and expansion over the past couple years has been really beautiful.
We're excited to be here. DC has welcomed us with open arms. We're excited to be here. We see that we're providing something that really wasn't out there. It's kind of what we do. It's our passion. This is our career. This is what we do. This is our life. And
Thank you.
Providing a place for people in DC that is a little bit less buttoned up. It's a one-stop shop with Balos, with Bar Angie, with the Angie, with 4-5, with the coffee. We're just happy to be here. We're happy to be here, and we're happy to have you guys enjoying all of our products. We appreciate it.
And let's be serious, you guys are fun.
We'll try to be.
You have a fun vibe. You're fun to hang out
I'm
with.
wearing a pink jacket.
First of all, that's salmon. That is a salmon-colored jacket. And you have a lot of friends in DC. Obviously, the support from Ovi and the Cats, but it doesn't end there. You have a lot of regulars that come back, and you're always on the scene. And it's beautiful to see you supporting other restaurants and businesses as well.
It's the best way to do it. Again, we're out there. We're meeting people. We're supporting we're supporting DC, and that's where we've put our feet down, and we're expanding there.
When the city has vibrant restaurants besides ours, it's good for all of us.
Right.
And we want people to come from Bethesda and from Virginia and come into DC and try different places. And that's good for all of us when all new restaurants open.
I love when new restaurants open.
Yeah.
It's not competition. It's just bringing more people out. It's bringing more eyeballs on restaurants. It's a good thing for DC to have more restaurants, more good restaurants to enjoy. And again, we have a glass of wine. This is our Balos Arcitico.
Ooh, fancy.
We chose the grapes. We tasted different wines. We went mainland Greece.
Oh, a little research.
We did. It's a little fruitier and less mineral driven than your typical Santorini Arcitico.
Oh.
And again, guests love it. You can't go wrong with it.
Just don't look at the eye, okay? Might bring you to the next place.
Oh, take me to the next plane. I'm going to Greece in a couple weeks, so I'm going to have to pick your brains off camera for all the places I need to go.
God bless.
100%.
God bless. Guys, thank you for joining me in my kitchen. This has been
Awesome.
such a
Thank
fun
you for having
day.
us.
Yeah, next time we'll do it at midnight at Balos with napkins going in the background.
Let's
Love
go.
it. Thank
Do a little
you.
after-hour
Cheers.
show. Cheers,
Cheers.
guys.